All right, we're back with more blueprints because, well, it's been a few days and I've really wanted to come back to this. Um, I don't know, just something about this game, just, I don't know, hits for me, and I'm really enjoying it. I wanted to come back to it. But unfortunately, my schedule is kind of limited based around when somebody else is here. So I have to work around that. And also I've been busy working on coming back to streaming. So we're gonna continue. I've got all my notes up and everything. And yeah, we are now on day 8. So there is something that I was told. Well, not exactly told, but looking things up. All spoiler free, mind you. I looked up what tips there are for solving things. And the one tip I got was to write down names, places, where people went, why they went there, where they ended up, all that shit. I haven't been doing that. I could go back in the VOD and write all that down, but that's not as fun. Alright, let's go check out a thing. If we get the shelter, we'll be able to know, ooh. I can do the shelter. Alright, hold on. What time did the clock say? One second, I need to check something. Okay, I am back. So what I learned is 1 hour in game is roughly 8 minutes. And it's currently looking like it's almost 9 o'clock. And apparently time is moving even when it's paused, which is really annoying. So we're on day 8, so it should be November 14th, 1993. So I need to hurry over there and set November 14th, 1993, 9 o'clock. And then it should open for us. The unlock date. November 14th. Do I waste steps going back up to check? I mean, we could just check this again and see if there's... Oh. Damn it, I forgot that it requires a password. I read somewhere that you don't... Wait. Yeah, I read somewhere that you don't have to keep inputting it. But apparently that was wrong. That announcements. Anything else? No. Okay. I don't know how long it's been. It's the problem. I swear I've done this correctly. So it says it opens for 4 hours. Let me go back and check. It's fine. Yeah, it's well past 9. Unless I'm wrong? Oh, it must be at least 1 hour in advance. Okay, we'll go to 11. I didn't read that part. I'm dumb. Okay, now the question is, do we stand around and wait? For like 16 minutes, or do we try to do a little bit of exploring? I think we do a little bit of exploring. Because otherwise we're just going to be sitting here. Okay, it's currently 9:15. Okay. So we just gotta remember 11 o'clock we go in. To a hallway. To a bedroom. To the chapel. I'm not too worried about losing coins. Oh, also we don't lose coins because we're sheltered, right? Ooh, we don't have any gems though. I guess get a nook. This kind of sucks. Let's do the damn it. Did the den then. This kind of sucks that we're kind of limiting ourselves a little bit here. If we open this way, we have our way back. Never mind. No, we don't. Let's do the closet. Get 2 items. Key and a gem. That's a bit helpful. What time is it? Now 9:35 almost. Okay, let's do the spare room. A rumpus room. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this room. Okay, I've never been in this room before in any of the playthroughs I've done. Anything of note in here? Insert coin. Oh, geez.
As I
What'd I
was
do?
foretold, I am
What'd I do?
awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
Okay.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Like a bunch of treasure, it looks like.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters.
Okay.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
I'm gonna
by
assume
the
that
great
that
Al-Azhar.
door is important. Same with the
Until
cat with the red
dawn
flag.
the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So does he say new stuff each day? Oh, neat. Is there any clock in here? Do this. No. Can I interact with the fish? No. Okay, so we know that, like, there's something with red. And, like, we're obviously the blue prince. So there's gotta be, like, a red prince, I think. Dark prince my best bet here, so I don't lock myself out. I don't have the magnifying glass. Fuck. I need to go to the chemistry and hope that they have a magnifying glass in here. Please. Alright, what does the compass get me? Draw forward plans leading north more frequently. That's not exactly helpful. Do the corridor, I guess. Already kind of screwing ourselves around. Storeroom. Alright, let's... So I don't see a clock anywhere. I need to find a clock. Okay, is there something back there? No. It's currently 10:15. Okay, I should start heading back. Just to see what's in the safe. We can also unlock that door and just hope it's a dead end. Or no, we don't want a dead end. We want, like, something like this. One song. then we should be able to check this. The active terminal. What does this get me? What can I do with this? Oh, so I could just do the things that are required from that here. Okay, that's cool. I guess just give me the pantry. I don't really need the silver key because we're kind of fucked, like, everywhere we go. What time is it? 10:30. Okay, we'll just walk over. Or let's just wait here, and then we'll wait till it turns to 11. Or like 10:45-ish, and then we'll walk over. So I would say that this day has been a bit of a bust, but at the same time, we're doing something new. So is it really a bust? Like, we're not making progress towards getting to the atrium or finding the room. We found one new room. I guess I don't know. I don't really think it's that much of a bust. I've also been told that because I'm liking this game, that I should play the Outer Wild. Which, I played the Outer Wilds, and I liked it for a bit. And then, I think I got too caught up in my own stuff to where, I just kept trying to do the same thing over and over and over again. And I think that caused me to not enjoy it anymore. So I don't know, maybe I'll come back to it. Alright, it's almost 11. Let's head on over. I forgot that you don't step up on these. I do want to make more progress in the house. We've got so many steps. I'm hoping that after we open this, we can get further along and maybe find more new things. Okay, I'm just gonna keep clicking it. It should open any minute now. Any minute now. I'm watching my OBS timer. And when it gets to a certain point, I'm walking back and checking the time. Okay, there it goes. We got it. Gem. Dear Uncle, The disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, so I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the noble death of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of content flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Okay. Interesting. That's 2 red letters now. Interesting. So, I'm assuming, I forget his name, the guy that owns this mansion, or owned before he died, is the one that kidnapped Courtney's cousin Marion or whatever, and took her across the border? But why do that, though? Okay, well, we at least know what's in there. We need the magnifying glass in here. My only option is the parlor. Okay. Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Well, they all have white in it. I'm just gonna assume it's in the white box and say these 2 are lying. Yeah, we're immediately screwed. Well, that sucks. I guess let's just do this and get a thing. Where are we at on these? We're on 8. So it's 8. We'd get a key, and that doesn't really help me any. So I guess I don't click it. And I save it for later. Oh wait, no, we're not screwed. Never mind. Hold on. Let me open this door first. Give me the conference room. I will take this then. Because we're getting to the point where keys are becoming a thing. Wait. Oh, wait. I fucked up then. Well, shit. Wait, what does that red note say again? Oh wait, that's a lie. So the safe code is not 9083. I need to fix my note on that. Potential lie. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to be right back. Okay, I am back. We don't have the key card for that door. To the dining room. Dining room's probably our best option. It gives us 2 more doors. To West Wing Hall. Before we go that way, this is another thing I heard from people. Let's go this way to the library. Okay, hey, wait. That's the person that got kidnapped. Hold up a second. What was her book? I wish I had that. At the locker room, sauna, and pump room. Let's get the pool. That's new. Can we go in the water? No. Nothing around here. We can go down here and hopefully draft a dead end. Why are these boarded up? Have they always been boarded up? Fuck. It's a courtyard, I guess. It doesn't matter, really. What does this say? The draft pool is your deck your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the runes. Some runes are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. I think we're done then. Unless I can get down to the commissary and buy a key. I don't remember if it's selling one. Where do we go? Down, down, into the parlor, into the dark room. Okay, it's from the dark room. they sell a key, we're good to continue. If they don't sell a key, we're done. They don't sell a key. Alright. Call it a day. Unholy mid-sized villa, total rooms 24, rank room 7, steps taken 58, items found 2, new rooms 2. Well, day 9. Yeah, let's get our allowance. Throw a coin into the well again, because I don't know what it does. I don't know, that was another tip I read. That's non-spoilery. Is to, make sure to throw a coin in every day that you're able to. Okay, we haven't done the tomb yet. Let's try this. What does this do? Oh. I don't like that it snaps to me to it. Okay, this one I've seen in, like, speedruns and shit. So I know it's important, I just don't know how. Or why. Cause, like, I've watched speedruns of this. And I've watched people play bingo with it. Okay, that's a thing. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to go into this chapel and see how all the things are. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. Floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? It's definitely not. There's a secret in here. I just don't know how to access it. But it has to do with these statues. We could try to brute force it, but that feels like it would take forever. Yeah, it's probably right there. That's probably where it ends up. Like that spot right there with the candles, that's probably a fucking secret room. Open only in the event of my death. Diamond, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dark, or dank dungeon to be laid to rest. The same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong, these are chains that seldom bend and never break. I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live in another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in the sunless hollow. If by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these stamp holes plants in you a seed of hope, that these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains. Then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty. Treat this sepulture, I don't know that word, as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. That was depressing. Alright, let's get out of here. We don't know how to solve this puzzle yet. The fact that I know it's a puzzle, though, and potentially how to solve it. I'm of two minds. Either it's the stained glass in the chapel that's gonna direct me, or there are actual statues of all the people hidden mansion that I have to find and replicate them. Good bedroom, I guess. I don't like this option, but it is what it is. Making sure I thought that was a letter. I'm now looking around, like, at everything to see if there's, like, mini versions of these statues. Let's do a hallway so I can continue going right. Let's do the parlor so I can get some gems. Oh, an apple. Okay. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Well, that can't be true, so that's a lie. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. Well, that's a lie. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Alright, well. Thank you for the easy gems. To the den. What can I get over here? I'd have to rotate these. Okay, I'll take a nook, because I don't really need the coins. Take a quarter so I can keep going up that way, but I'm gonna go this way instead. Give me security. Go this way. Wait. I thought it said green runes could only be drafted on the east and west side. Oh, we got a shovel. Not sure it's gonna help me. Nothing of interest. There's probably nothing in here, realistically, because of where I put it. Pebbles, not even worth picking up. Let's just throw in this. Key and a gem, okay. It's fine. To the drawing room. Hello. That's kind of what I wanted. Go pantry this way. Okay. Statues aren't really holding things. So I have to assume it's stained glass, right? Let me start taking pictures of these. Waiting for the thing to want to work. Cause I don't know, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that'd be down. Okay, and then which one's number 2? 'Cause I feel like the order might matter too, just in case. Like this one looks like it's up. But it could also be down. I don't know. It's really hard to tell what they're considering here. Like this one's definitely up. If I have enough steps, we can go back and try. And mess with the thing a little bit. Okay, now we need 6, which is you. I don't know, I could be way off base here. And then you're definitely the last one. Yep, hit the wrong button. Alright. Get a spare room. Gymnasium lets me get back into the entrance hall so I can potentially draft another dead end. Kinda nice. Nothing in here. Get to the storeroom. that pond always been in here? I could go back now, but I don't want to. You know, I've never drafted the nursery, and we already know that we can't go up further from here. Let's just do that, just so we have another new room to explore. Okay, what have we got in here? A book. Another white pawn. Fuck. How many pieces are on the board? There are 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, king and a queen, so there's 8. There's probably 8 white pawns around. I can't interact with you. I wonder if the room has anything to do with it. Alright, let's see this. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold, the person who disappeared. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. Wait, he doesn't look at the sky because it's blue, but what about the tub with water? It's blue. It was the story of a boy who always wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near to you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. So the nursery is for... The nursery is for the Red Prince and a brother, which is the Blue Prince. Now the question is, are we the Blue Prince, or was Herbert Sinclair the blueprint? I still don't understand the safe code for here. Nothing giving me any info. Oh wait, we can go to the library and read the other book. Twin bird. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, a ride on the wave, bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird. You are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, flying the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to your friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Damn. That was a depressing book. Um... Don't want to do this. Let's go for secret passage. Oh, market. Um... Give me an orange room. Fuck. The only one I could take. Give me the billiard room. Alright, 20. 20... What was pink again? 5 times 2 is 10. Alright, start with 10. 8. 5 by 8, so that's 1. Start with 6. 6 minus 1, 5 times 4. 20 divided by 5 is 4. That's a new key. Key to the secret garden. What the fuck do I do that with? What? Hold on. Sure. What does this do for me? Wait, what did it say? Key does not fit. Huh. I probably should have done the code check and put in the secret garden key, but I don't know how to use that yet. Alright, we have to go... Okay, all the way over to security. Go down. Hmm. Well, whatever I do, I'm locked. Yeah, because I can only choose these two. Yes, just do the boudoir. Uh... Alright, well, let's go back to the tomb. Oh, wait. They don't have a thing. That was the other day. I mean, here's the thing. Best I can do is at least give this an attempt before we call it a day. Right? Alright, where are these statues at? Alright, let me open up all 7 of these images. Drag them over. 5, 2, 6, 4. Okay, the one with the broom. You look like you're holding it down. Looks like the riding crop, which is also down. Man, I would have been rich if I came back here. You're holding it up. None back here. You're the farmer one. No, you're this one, which you have it pointing down. Chimney sweep one has it up. And you have it up. That's wait, pitchfork? Pitchfork is up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm missing one. The door didn't open. Uh... 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. There's one missing. Wait, this looks breakable with sledgehammer. Oh, 7. Okay, so I'm not missing one. Okay, I just don't think I have the info to solve this yet, then. I thought I did, but I guess not. Mount Holly mid-sized inn, 5 bedrooms, total rooms 24, rank reach 6, steps taken 55, items found 2, new rooms 2. Alright, I need to refill my water because of all that reading, so give me just one moment. Alright, we're back. Let's continue. Maybe I should start writing down where all the pieces are. Day 10. I don't know. I think maybe that'd be helpful. Hmm. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Eight classrooms? I don't think I've had a classroom yet, so let's try that. Oh, there's a dig spot here if we have a shovel. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. Meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to do a small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Espen, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give the speech, so I think I'll end my praises for there. This she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I've not seen in years, faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow merits upon? Thank you all sincerely, my time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end, remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Wait, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Wait, has that one stayed lit this entire time? I mean, I guess I've never checked past the first day I did it. Okay. So there's 2 more things that we have to turn off. Ooh. Do I want the library or the closet? I think I'll take the library. We're gonna try something different this time. We're gonna open up all 3 of these. Get the hallway there, because that seems good. We'll do the spare room here so we can go all the way to the west wing. I want to go this way. Oh, key, nice. Alright. Let's do this one. Don't have a gem. Tempting to take the wine cellar, but that blocks me out. These are all blocking out the hallway, so let's do the workshop. So we haven't done this one yet. Stones cut by hand, and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. I am so shit at music puzzles. We're saving this though. H. What's this? Appears to be a broken lever. Could prove to be useful. I don't have anything to combine it with. I could pick something up. Well, yeah, we know that already. Okay, these pictures are in every room at this point. They have to mean something, right? Do the chapel, so we can go to the right. Let's just do this so we have a gem at least. Another dig spot. Just corridor. And there's always 2 in each room. That has to mean something, right? Fuck it. Oh wait, we got the shovel. That'll be... Hold up. That's immediately going away. I'm gonna go down to the schoolyard and see what's in there. Where's it at? It's right here. Old tin can. That was worthless. One second. Ugh. Let's go this way first. get a key. To the den. The other two would fully lock me out, and we don't get the benefits of the schoolhouse that we just drafted. Let's redraw this. Just give me the parlor, because I'm needing more gems lately. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. Gems are in the white box. Okay, well, you're telling the truth. Which means that you have to lie, which means that you could be telling the truth, which means that they're in here. That's the thing that's confusing me. There's black pawns as well. Cool, so no matter what I do, there's nothing. Alright, well. That sucked. Small cottage, tolerance 14, rank reach 3. Steps taken 32, and found 3 new rooms too. I looked away. Where are we on day 11 now? Day 11. Alright, before we go. Okay, so those do stay lit. There's 2 more. One's probably the boiler room, which we haven't found. Well, we had the ability to draft it once, and I decided not to, because I didn't know what to do there. Probably a bad move. Let's do the hovel. We haven't been in here yet. Notice determination. Dear Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months. It reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. Thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. So that was the guy before the person out at the Orchid took over. Also, did anyone else notice that we're in Reddington? I don't know, stuff like that's just standing out to me. Alright, let's do the den here. Let's do Nook, because we're not going to need gems this run. Let's do a corridor. We'll go up here first. Get the key. Don't really like blocking off the den immediately, but... Wait. Oh yeah, it does block off the den. Get me. Chapel. Do security. Let's turn this on just in case. Typed A and it didn't even go through. Go into the laundry room. We haven't seen this room yet. I don't have enough coins for that. Interesting. Do the commissary. Magnifying glass is in here for 4. Gotta remember that one. Spare room, I guess. Really wants me to draft the closet. Pantry. Guess we can do the parlor. Or no, we could do the kitchen and keep going up. We block off one spot, but it's fine. Banana club sandwich, chef salad. Interesting. These pictures have to mean something. Blocked. Okay. We can no longer progress this way, so we have to go down to the corridor. To the observatory. Guess key. So we could go back. Okay, yeah, there's fucking 2 pictures in every room. Did the West Wing Hall because we don't have shovel. Through the passageway. Going up that way. Do the billiard room. Alright, 7. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 16 divided by 8. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Oh, for fuck's sake, what the hell is this? Okay. 12 minus 11 is 1. Times 2 is 2. Times 4 is 8. Times 1 is 8. Divided by 4. 2. Kind of ruined my plan there a bit, but it's fine. Do the parlor. I don't have to do the thing, but I'll do it anyways, just in case. Never know. Also, it's fun to do it. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other two statements have identical wording. They're not identical, though. Okay, take me into the courtyard. Not really worried about the metal detector, but I'll take it. But I also don't have the thing to turn it off. Alright, my best bet is this. If I can get steps. I'd be fun with these paintings. I don't know what it is, though. But there's a reason that there's 2 in every room. Still don't have enough coins for the laundry room. A veranda. Not sure how worth it would be to go back and... Oh. Walk-in closet, rumpus room, closet. You should take the rumpus room, get the 8 coins. Oh, we're about to run out of steps, though. I have 5 steps. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I would get back to the chapel. I need some way of getting steps. That's a way. Because this is rank 8. Okay, cool. Let's grab a locksmith. Where? Oh, there's another key here. I would need to be able to get the one room and find the lever in it. Just because we haven't been in here yet. God, we were so close. Nice room, though. I do like that the arrows are pointing right to the fucking antechamber, though. That's a little upsetting. Okay. That's not one of the statues that's in the tomb. Okay, wait a minute. Before I step forward, where am I going? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go to the laundry room. We're going the right way, yes. What do you do? Bluff and fold. Change all of your keys with all of your coins. All your keys with all your gems. All your gems with all your coins. That was useless. Well, we technically made it to the antechamber. Mount Holly Prosaic Shopping Center. 4 shop rooms. Still rooms 28. Rank reached 9. Steps taken 67. Items found 2. New rooms 6. Day 12. How long have we been going? An hour and a half? Okay. I think we'll do another, like, full 7 days, probably. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. It's getting a bit late. I've got other things I've got to do today. A lot of editing work, a lot of artwork, all the thing. Just give me a little shed. Okay, now hold on. I think I tried this before, but I don't remember. Why can't I use the sledgehammer here? That was another thing I read. Again, in spoiler-free tips area. Was that, sledgehammer can be used on more than just the lockboxes. So why can't it be used there? Now let's get a hallway. Here we'll do... Okay, let's just do the closet. The silver key. Does that mean that the billiard room will have the... No, it could have the, 2 regular keys. We'll go this way, because this way doesn't have many options currently. Do the parlor so we can get some gem. And we got the magnifying glass. Still beeping at me. Oh, point over here. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. Okay, well, if you're telling the truth, then you're telling a lie. I'm gonna go with that. Say this box is not empty. Well, can't do the courtyard now. Do the chapel. Let's do the nook. We can get a key. The den would be nice. Ooh. To the West Wing Hall. To the corridor. Don't think we've had the patio yet, so let's try that. Oh, this is nice. Occasionally you may discover small net. Okay, yeah, we already know that. there a way to turn? Okay, it's not plugged into anything. Just a regular key for right now. That'd be nice. I'll redraw it though. Do a secret passage. Look for orange again. I should come back to this. I don't have gems, and I don't really have a way of, like, actively making it so that if it needs gems, I could get in there. Alright. The only room I can make is planetarium. Enter just in case. Nothing. I cannot bypass the chapel anymore. Yeah. No, it's fine. Now go this way. We'll take 30. Oh, damn, I can't. Well, let's give it a dead end. Get it out of here. Ooh, the key card. That'll be nice. If we, get far enough in it. Victoire will give us a gem. And it will give us a coin. Ooh. Okay. Should do the utility closet. I don't know that. Maybe it's in a book or something. Okay. Actually, wait. Okay. I think I might have to go back there if I get the dark room. Which is kind of what I want right now. I kind of want the dark room, which I kind of fucked myself on by picking orange for the secret passageway. Still up. Slightly annoying, but let's see. Let's do the aquarium. We haven't gotten the aquarium yet. Yeah, real quick, I need to be right back. Alright, I'm back. Looking around this, I don't see anything really of note. There's a lot of red in here. There's 2 more pictures. These have to mean something. They're literally in like every fucking room except for the green room. Map, where am I at? I don't have the keys for the other one. Hello? That's what I wanted. That'll be helpful. Now I have to get all the way back there and then all the way back up here. Scrap that for now. Okay, hold on. Can I make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Technically, and I have the running shoes, which should make this better, as long as I don't accidentally go into a wrong room. Okay. There's something in here. Alright, all the way back we go. This picture. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. I'm gonna write that as a potential lie found in the dark room, so can't tell. Also, who the hell is Hartley? To the bedroom. I could go back to the storeroom and get another key, so let's do that. Oh, fuck. I just ran out. I thought the fucking shoes would save me. Oh well. Mount Holly Mid-Sized Hill. Hotel rooms 23, rank reach 6. Steps taken 74. In items found 7. New rooms 2. Day 13. Okay, do our usual. That's the other thing, though. I haven't seen any green memos. We haven't drafted the root cellar, so let's check that out. I am going to take a picture of this because I feel like this would be important at some point. Especially considering somebody's been ripped off of it. Anything else down here? They dig spots, but we don't have a shovel yet. Okay, I'm slowly learning things. At least I feel like I'm learning things. There's a chapel there. Do the pantry, I guess. Let's go this way, 'cause it's kind of crappy. You can block out the chapel. Probably for the best to get the key. Get the parlor. Screwed up last time. We don't have gems currently. Gems are in the false box. Gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. So it's you, right? It's a spare room. Yeah, this room doesn't have pictures in it, though. To the den. I want the extra gem. The other door require a key. They both require a key. Well, this one, let's do the drawing room. You can be the West Wing Hall. Let's do the rumpus room. Wait. We can check with him again. Hold up. You say something different this time. Or are you gonna just say the same thing?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
The car? That's by the fountain.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes.
Okay, we found 2.
Resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Why only
Just
7?
like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been
Just like
foreseen
the art in these rooms, there's a letter
by
missing.
the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
What in the fuck does that mean? Like, I got the first half of that. Like, I'm only gonna apparently find 7 letters out of the 8. Deposit box key. So it definitely means that the art is important. I'm gonna go for the kitchen just because every other option there sucks. I don't want to draw out another dead end in here. Fuck. Damn. I need to keep finding the rumpus room, man. So it feels like he's trying to hint at me something. Like, these have to mean something. But what is the question? Wait. Because there's even 2 in here, the bathtub and the bath. I just wasted 2 coins doing that. A hand holding a queen of diamonds, and a hand holding the ace of spades. But it also kind of looks like the logo here. Kinda. I don't get it. A pin. Pine tree? Maybe it's a pine tree? I don't know. I don't really want to redraw, so this is my best option. Maybe I could buy some keys. Don't get that one. Get the shovel. I could maybe start digging out spots and get keys that way. Coin. Coins. Don't need coins, I need keys. There are dig spots in the chapel. Probably gonna end up being junk because of where it's placed. No, never mind. Is that like a B maybe? For bat and bat? These two could be C's for cards. What we got in here? Constellation. Or those are stars, so S? Nothing in here. There's nothing in this one. Okay, so yeah. Car, C. These ones don't really help any. We got for here. I've got nothing on that one. I think my best bet is to go down. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Introduction. Third largest city in Fen Ares and site of its former capital, Reddington. It's synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is the type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its azure canopy house and mausoleum. Its petal-covered trails and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. Cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Felix X. Miserve? Specimen of color unique to Reddington's mountains. Okay. Featherfall Keep. You'll find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of the Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house, museum, and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Ares when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Ares' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Redington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Redington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Redington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar, but don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station could be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's Central Railway Station. In a time when the realm's trains are still in service, now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Okay, so we're not in Reddington. We're, like, outside of it, kinda. I don't know. I didn't really find anything in that helpful. Hello? That's new. This does not reset each day. That feels like it's important. Okay, we got a key. What we've been wanting. Hit with an elevator above it. Right? It's an elevator? Yeah. How do I bring you down, though? Okay, we got 2 keys. What we've been hunting for. This doesn't do anything. I guess just dead end myself. Now we have at least 2 keys to continue. And then 1 spare one. I don't know, that room feels important. You could probably buy food. And add morning room. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get lucky and see it, unlike when we directed the schoolhouse and didn't get any schoolrooms. Okay, now we've got 4 keys to play with. The vault. Do the aquarium so we could keep moving forward, potentially. have anything to combine. And every fucking room in here is locked. Let's do that and get it out of the pool. I don't see any dig spots in there, so I'm not gonna waste my time going in there. I got nothing. Don't know what I can do because I don't have gems. Again, the only one I can do because I don't have gems. Guess do the dining room. Oh, what'd we get? Country stew pie, boiled chuck stew layered and then baked to perfection, topped with mashed potato, Parmesan cheese crust. Holy fuck, that sounds good. We didn't need it, but locked. Not locked. I should have done the billiard room, realistically. Get another key, but yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, let's call it a day. Then we'll do one more day, and we'll call it there. Unholy, ordinary villa, total rooms 26, rank reached 9, steps taken 65, items found 2, new rooms 2. I feel like I'm learning things, but it's not helping any. I feel like I need some sort of hint to, like, what I'm missing. Day 14. Like, I understand that there's something with these paintings. I kind of gathered that because of how many there are in every room. But I don't know what they're supposed to mean, and I don't know the significance of it yet. Like, he said a letter is missing. So are they all supposed to spell some 3-letter word or something? Let's do the hovel. Because of what happened. Oh, hello. Okay, we need one more blue flame. I have to assume it's the boiler room. I have to. Because I know I've been in there in a previous playthrough. I think it was in there on my stream playthrough. I know it has a switch like that. Alright. Start it up. Do a hallway. Do spare room. Let's do the bedroom. I'm gonna go this way first because we have more options this way. I could get the chapel out. Let's get the chapel out. We won't enter it. Don't think I need you. Do the parlor so we can keep going up. And gem kind of doesn't help us right now, but if we get the freezer, it would help us for tomorrow. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Blue box is false. White box is false. That doesn't help any. So it's in the white box? Because you could be telling the truth and you could be telling the truth, and that puts it here. Yeah. Ooh, secret passageway immediately. Do that, and then... let's do another orange room like normal. Ooh. Wait. Why is the foundation there? Keep going up. Go into the den. Do the nook so we could get a key. Okay. Do a closet here in dead end. This will be helpful. This, on the other hand, will not be helpful. I don't get it. Wait. Okay, so the chapel is basically 100% dead to me. Let's go security room. To the guest bedroom. We got another key so we could go back. We wanted to. I just blocked out the foundation. Fuck me. That was stupid. Study is a new room, but that would basically mean I'm ending the run here. I want to draft it, but I don't want to end. Her ladyship's chamber. Okay, hold up. Does it ever end? Get a picture of that. What is this? Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Okay, that's not a permanent upgrade. That's the queen. Oh, an upgrade disc. We can use that. I think we need the office to do that now. Give me 1 second before we go read. I need to fill my water back up. Okay. Wanted to refill my water before we read this. Oh. It's locked. Interesting. I don't see anything special in here that would let me unlock it. Is it just me, or is it oddly specific that that has an E on it? I'm gonna assume blueprint and biplane, maybe? Or B? Bird and boat, B? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I can do this and pray that the den leads me somewhere. Because I'm fucked out of the foundation at this point. I don't have the car keys. I don't know. If people watch this and they want to give, like, non-spoilery hints, I might take them. The ballroom is also new. Let's check that out. We're not using gems anyways. Claire and Simon in Eclipse Ball 1952. Oh no. Under these stars is the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. So we found one piece of sheet music earlier, and it was number 8. Two remain for one last dance, and spin again a round clock hand. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Our true something? What was the word on the other one in the workshop? What was it? Our true message. Right? Our true message. Okay. Kind of messed with the piano. Okay. So it's not an actual music puzzle, it's music sheet. Okay, I can live with that. Misery at least lets me move forward still. Never mind. Unless you had the key card. Don't, and I don't even have the money for it. Okay, at that point we're done. Wait, I can no, I can't make it. 1, 2, 3. I can maybe go down to security and do the upgrade thing, I think. Insert disc. Hallway. Hallway data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgrade floor plans. Ooh. Considering we drafted a lot, I think always giving the hallway a key is a good plan. This one only really works if we get the sledgehammer consistently, or we get keys for it, which I don't really like. And that one doesn't really help entirely, I don't feel. Oh no, wait, that just means that the day after I draft it would have 2. But I don't think that recurs, so you can't just keep getting more and more hallways unless all you get is hallways. So I'm just gonna go with the key. Alright, we're gonna call it a day, and I think I'm gonna do one more day. Just as a treat for myself. Because I feel like we're like doing good things. Like, there's, I don't know. I want one more day. I can afford it. Day 15. We're getting new rooms. We're getting more puzzles that we're finding. We almost have all 4 lights lit up on that thing. Okay, the foundations is just constantly persisting now. We'll do this one again. We didn't have anything the last time. Wait. Did I already do this one or no? Okay, we already did this one. Herbie. Huh. I just saw something. So I remember when I did this on stream and I got the boiler room. There was like an upward passage that I couldn't get to because I couldn't solve the puzzle in that room. What if I place it right next to the foundation where that elevator is? And that's how you get on the elevator and take it down. Really want that. We'll take the hallway. Throw a parlor up here. Try and get gems going. Ah, fucker. Come here first. I don't want to continue that way unless I have gems. Box next to this box contains gems. Box next to this box is true. What? That has to be... Well, no. Box next to this box is false. So if you're telling the truth, then you have to be telling the truth. It means that you're a lie. But if you're telling the truth, then you would have to be lying, which makes no sense. So this has to be true, no matter what. Then this one. We'll do the den. Get another gem going. Let's do the observatory, sure. I don't know what thing we're getting today. Friends 4 doors are more common today. And +1 diamond. Hell yeah. Oh, there's nothing for what every day is there. Okay. This is a new one, but this lets me go into the foundation. This also eats up all my gems, which I want in case I go to the library. So I'm gonna grab the weight room, but we're not gonna go in there. Damn it, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Someone had to come in here and talk to me. I didn't realize that this room ate it when I clicked it. Let's do the passageway. It's chapel. I don't want to put that there. I'm gonna do this. Seems like a weird choice. In my head currently it makes sense. For this here. Do this one first. It's just an odd key. If I'm lucky, I can get the boiler room in here. I'm not lucky. Damn. Unless... Wait. Did I not need the boiler room for this? Hold the fucking phone. What is this going to do? Another upgrade disc. Okay, cot and coat. Basement door is locked. What? The only key I can think of is secret garden key. Why would that be in the basement. Alright, let's upgrade another room. Okay. I think I go the hallway one. The bedrooms don't really have many exits. Like, there's a lot of dead-end bedrooms. I'll go to the hallway closet. Okay, I can still go to the dark room, and then the chapel, the foundation, and the library. We'll do this one first. Considering we can't see anything here. Let's click this one. Ah, nice. I'm gonna get rid of the bunk room. Clear out a dead end. I would pick the archives, but I don't like the idea of using it. Oh, hello. Perfect timing. Silver key. So I don't think that'd be used down below. I could check. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's just try it. We've got nothing else to go on here. Does not fit. Okay, so it's not silver key. Here's the silver key. Chamber of Mirrors. What's pressing the button do? I'd open the other side, but I can't get over there. Interesting. Alright, well, the only option I have left is to go down to the library. And potentially get another new room. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, a coupon book. I don't care about that. Sure. We'll just keep getting all the different books. I could draft a library into a library. That's fucking funny. As much as I want to do the classroom, I haven't seen the servants' quarters yet. Try that. There are 12 major keys. Okay, so that's a lie. Partly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I could say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you numerous times in the past. House Day gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite reputations from you. I'd always known this final letter gave me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to stay aloud has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post in service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you, besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their posts, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and brills, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. I ring bells. Do I have any of these? At the bunk room. I want to come up here and check the book. And I hate to say it, I want to do another day, because we're getting more things. Air for Flint's schoolhouse? Don't think that's true, but okay. Alright, we'll call it a day. Actually, hold on. Let me check the room directory. How are we looking on this? We're missing a few there. Missing a few there. Missing 3 there. 3 there. We've seen every hallway. We're missing some green rooms. We're missing some shops. We've gotten every red room. I've never seen the solarium yet. We've seen every outer room. Okay. Yeah, I've got time for one more room. Inside the stand, 5 bedrooms, 12 rooms, 23, rank group 6, steps taken 52, items found 2, new rooms 2. So I need to find a room that leads into the back of the foundation to use the lever. Day 16. And I need to find the billiards room and pray I get the secret garden key. I don't know what I did, but we're getting more new rooms lately. So I don't know, I must have done something. Do the hovel. I'm not gonna enter it because I'm pretty sure there's fucking nothing in there. This will help if we get more unique rooms. Let me try the library. Let me throw in here. This door room, I guess. Mainly for the key. And here we can throw the den. We'll go this way first. Okay, I want to find a way into the foundation just in case. And I don't get that. Unless I go a different way. We'll throw security in. I'm gonna come down here. Mailroom. Sure. Order place. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate, Fen Aries. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam. Perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this later before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. Do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, Alligator Dad. P.S. Get some sleepy tonight and don't spend all your time each day playing the ritual blocks. Well, we can't play the ritual blocks because they haven't added it into the game yet. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Revane, the sender, as he no longer is employed with their staff. Now, hold up a second. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Okay, so I want to make them all purple. Like, we figured this stuff out on our own. So that's not exactly helpful. That's security. I wonder... log into network. Electronic mail. Fuck. I need to find the office. Okay. Do the chapel. Oh wait, there's a bishop in here. I never noticed that. That'd be useless. That's fine. Let's do the observatory. Apples are extra delicious, plus 3 steps. Okay, we need something that can hit the back of the foundation. That'd be the pantry. Okay. Wait, why does this not work? Because I don't have a way in there yet? It's not this room, but the next room. Fuck. Okay. That really fucking blows, but okay. That extra sucks. I feel like I need this. I'm gonna go down to the library to draft it. Huh. Oh, the fixed stars. Book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and is there... Wait. This is shit we already... This is shit we already have. This kind of fucks us, but let's do the study. This is the new room. Black King. Thief in here. Craft, draft, smile, mile, viral. Coat, cat, cold, old, sturdy, study. Face, beard, bard. I don't get it. Grr. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely to be delusional and think this can be pulled off by Thursday. So this goes hand in hand with the picture thing. So wait. Base ace. Was it taking out one letter? This is definitely important. Okay, we're gonna have to start paying attention now to all the paintings. Fuck it, what are we getting here? Just what we needed. Okay, real quick, give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. So, I had to take a moment to pee. And that made me start thinking. So, each room has 2 paintings. The entrance hallway has the picture of a queen, or hand holding a queen, and an ace. So the letters F, right? So there's 44 letters in the message. Okay, so by that logic, we have... God, this is gonna be... Ace equals F. We've got bass and bat, which equals H. Oh wait, I should be marking down where these are. Entrance hall study. 46 rooms. No, there's more than 46 rooms. There's 44 letters in the message. How does that make sense? Wait. This is the Black King. Black King is a D8. That's where it should be. Can't interact with you. What numbers do I have? 9083. Enter. Okay. 1128. Enter. 1225. Enter. 1983. Enter. 0615. Enter. Got nothing. Okay. Okay, library has pine and pin equals E. Let's start marking all these fuckers down. That's a face card. That's an ace card. F A. Okay, so this is Bridge and Bride. bridge and bride equals G, which is storeroom. So I had a feeling that they all started with the same letter, or close to it. Okay, den is... a crowbar and... I have no fucking idea. Unless it's like a pry bar and prayer? Let me try that. So that's pry bar and prayer. Oh, I see how this is gonna work. That's annoying. So the extra letter is Y. Because it has a P. They both have P. They both have R. They both have two R's. No, wait. It can't be Y. It's B. Yeah. Because they both have... No, wait. That doesn't work. So it'd be B and E? I don't know. That one confuses me. That looks like flan and... the other one. Or... fucking, I don't know. Flan and mountain? At this point, I just want to go through all of our rooms and see what we can get from them. That's a tie and... I don't know. What would you call that? Tie and... like a tray? I don't know. Okay. Fishing rod and a road. Fishing rod and road? Weight room? This one doesn't have anything for me. Oh, no way, it does. This one is clock and lock. This is a C for the drawing room. Fire and tree? I don't know. Match. Tree. Guest bedroom. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, look over these and try and, like, figure out what the fuck they could be. Where haven't we gone? Oh, wait, we can go in here now. Totally forgot that when I was looking at all these paintings. But it's been wasting. Yeah, I've been wasting steps. Oops. A stage. Plant. I don't know. Stage and flower. Draw it. Let's redraw it. Okay, so that's a pilot. Lance? I don't know. Pilot and trees. I don't know. I might actually have to spoiler look up what these are supposed to be. Oh, it just lets me out of things. Fuck. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, this is a tiger in the tins. Tiger and tree. Or tray is what I put it as. What rooms haven't I gone back to? Chapel, observatory, and pantry. Well, I have the key card right now. This is coat and cot. Coat and cot equals A. What does this do? Can I send the elevator up without being on it? Okay. I don't understand. Like, I don't even want to know what, like, like what paintings I haven't looked at yet. I just want to know what the ones I have looked at are supposed to even be. Because I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Because I'm assuming... Wait. Can they be 2 letters? Nothing in here, is there? No. We got a plane and... Okay, so I'm gonna say it's blueprint and biplane, which should equal... Maybe? So that'd be a U, an A, yeah? Observatory? I've checked all the rooms that we have currently available to us. I've locked myself out and we're out of steps. These chess pieces are going to come into play at some point. But for now, we're going to call it a day, and I'm going to call it a recording here. And next time, we'll hopefully figure out more of this shit. So, hopefully you'll have enjoyed, and hopefully I can see you all in the next recording of this, because I'm really enjoying this. Eventually I'll go back to Voices of the Void and AI the Somnium Files, but for right now I'm kind of feeling solving this puzzle. So, I will see you all next time.